1776. The first year of American independence is about to be its last. Just because Jefferson decreed America to be free did not make it so. If the colonists wanted their independence, they would have to fight for it, and the fight was not going well. The winter brought disease and famine. Troop morale was at rock bottom after losing Fort Ticonderoga to British General John Burgoyne. George Washington's troops were on the run, and the British now occupied the great city of New York. But upstate, things were about to take a turn.
Hi, I'm Joe Craig, Park Ranger at Saratoga National Historical Park here in beautiful Stillwater, New York. We are here overlooking the Saratoga battlefield. Out behind me, you can see portions of the battlefield where world history changed, not just American history.
British General Burgoyne saw an opportunity to end this rebellion once and for all at Saratoga. Without his anticipated reinforcements from New York City, he attacked a larger American force, led in part by notorious Major General Benedict Arnold and Horatio Gates. Burgoyne scores an early tactical victory at Freeman's Farm, but has his fortunes reversed at Bemis Heights.
About 2 miles plus to my left, south and east of us a bit, is Bemis Heights, which dominated the valley. We set up cannons there, we put troops on the floodplain below it, and if the British had tried to force their way through, it would have been a massacre. They were not that dumb, so they moved inland, and both times that they tried that in the 2 battles fought here, we anticipated, and we beat them up pretty bad.
After the second battle, Burgoyne's situation is desperate, and he has to retreat.
We gradually surround him after pursuing him, and it's up there that we force the surrender, force the capitulation. And that is the real turning point of the war for American independence. From that point on, the war is going to be very, very different for the British.
The Battle of Saratoga would become the turning point in the American Revolution, and British fortunes would never recover.
This is the battle. Not only do we capture an entire British army, we defeat their invasion, first of all, and force them to retreat and capture them lock, stock, and barrel. But it also is what we use to lever France in as our ally. If it was not for the alliance with France and then later help from Spain and the Netherlands, we would not have survived this long and desperate war. So that's why it's so important here.
But what became of Major General Benedict Arnold, who was wounded while charging British guns at Saratoga?
After the first battle, General Arnold feels very slighted that he's not named in the dispatches to Congress. And he finds out a truism that if you yell at your boss, you could be in a bit of trouble.
Arnold sells out the rebels for 6,315 pounds sterling and switches sides. You can visit a nameless monument dedicated to his wounded leg near the battlefield. Benjamin Franklin, who always says it best, proclaimed, "Judas sold only one man, Arnold 3 million." Several miles up the road is a beautiful, grand monument to American victory at Saratoga in a town called, what else? Victory. There are 4 niches in the monument depicting American generals from the battle. One of the niches is empty, a not-so-subtle slight to old Benedict.